Okay. So we're going to go through a bit of revision exercise. The presentation will include questions from paper 3 that you both possibly got incorrect, or one of you got it right, one of you got it wrong. And you and I should have really complete the last revision that we had. And so I took some questions from that last slide, last PowerPoint to this, so we can have a complete class today. Now, between tonight and tomorrow, you guys will have the hold on a second. Yes. Between tonight and tomorrow, you guys will have the test to do. The test is on Edmodo, and I hope that it is, well, the laptop will be best to use it on, but I reckon that Cheryl has been doing a terrific job with her tablet or cell phone, Cheryl. Cheryl? Not here, Cheryl. Cheryl?
It's a tablet, sir.
Tablet, okay.
All right. You sure? Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's proceed. And before going further, I want to congratulate Cheryl. She has done 3 lessons in the space of less than a month, less than it's 1 week. 1 week basically, all right? And that's very good, and I hope they continue that way. So both the two of you will be going forward in this group, unless any other serious person decides to pop in. All right, so after sets, we'll be going straight into computation. I want to start some algebra with you guys there about. So the principle is still the same. So have to do assignments. So when we're done recap, whatever the last assignment is based on, we'll start into the class itself. So whether it be algebra, or we finish up, yeah, we have the start of the algebra. So every week, just keep doing algebra till it's finished. Then after algebra, we'll move into vectors, and shouldn't have a problem. So I want you guys to maintain what you're doing, do your assignments on time, submit your assignments. What else now? Practice from your textbooks, and as we go along, so you can end the units as quickly as possible, so you can get the tests as quickly as possible, so you can know where you are going for the exams. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is one of the questions that both of you messed up on. Yes, both of you messed up on this question. I don't know why, but messed up on. We're going to figure it out. All right. Julie, can you read the question for me, please?
The Venn diagram below shows set C and D, where P and Q are subset of C and D respectively.
Okay. Now, one thing I like to advise students to do, whatever information you're given to use in a question, try to get yourself familiar with it. What do I mean by that? You have to analyze it, break it down using your previous knowledge. Now, you can't go into the exam and don't have previous knowledge. You will fail. Alright? How you get your previous knowledge is using up the lessons that you are provided with, practicing from various means, text. You can go on the internet and find worksheets to practice from as well. And everything that we use, we do in class. That will create your previous knowledge. Alright? Now, so let's look at the diagram. Chevel, can you read the diagram for me, please? Yeah, man, read the diagram for me, please. Chevel. You can unmute your mic. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, read the diagram for us, please.
The diagram is saying that P is a subset of C, Q is a subset of D, and C intersects D.
Okay. All right. Good. Julian,
Yes, sir.
the region where P is, what region of C? How do you describe that region where P is?
Describe the region where P is.
Yeah.
P is the subset of C.
Yes, it is, but as to describe the region.
I don't understand, sir. Wait.
Region. All right. This region right here represents what?
Intersect.
Exactly. So this region now of C represents what?
Subset.
No.
Sir, sorry. Is union?
No. Just a C alone, this right here. Oh. Just give it the answer, all right? Yeah. Oh, you never hear it? Okay. If this region represents intersection, what does this region represent? Let me shade it. What does region over here represent? I'm gonna watch the third video.
Sir, it was like a cut.
Okay, all right. All right, let's try Chevel. What does region represent, Chevel? What does that region represent?
The elements of C.
Huh?
Elements of C.
Elements of P. What if P was not there? What would it represent?
The elements of C.
So are you saying that the one that would be right here does not represent element of C either?
No.
Really?
I'm not saying that
Oh, you're
that
not
is
saying
all the elements in C alone.
all the elements in what?
C alone.
In C alone. Exactly.
Yes.
So P is in C what? Only. You get that now, children?
Mm-hmm.
Q is in what now? Where's Q?
D only, sir.
Good. Q is in what? D only. Right? Yeah. Q is in D only. Now come on. Use your eyes now. And use your thinking caps. Alright? D only. Alright, let us share. You guys have to understand. Once you understand the regions, then you can't go wrong. So you have to understand the regions. So let's get ourselves familiar with this properly. Alright. We're going to color code it now. Let's go now. So, let's start again. Region C represents what? Show them. Julian,
Sir?
region C represents what?
Yes.
Sir, I mean, the region is shaded in yellow.
The region is shaded in yellow?
Yeah. Sorry, I mean red. My point, red. Just tell you all again.
So the elements in C.
See what?
Only.
Good. Region in blue, you again.
Elements in D only.
Region just shaded in yellow.
It's intersect C and D.
Alright. Chevel now. Region shaded in black. Chevel.
The
Region
complement of
shaded in black. The complementer?
C and D.
C and D. Good. C union D. Good. Alright. Very good. Now, if, alright. Chevel, read part 1 for me, please. Of the question. Read part 1 of the question, please.
Given that number of elements in C equals 33, number of elements in D equals 41, and the number of elements in C intersects D equals X, write down in terms of X the value of the number of elements in P and the number of elements in Q.
Okay. Alright. Now, let's look at this slowly now. Given that the number of elements in, and I like how you read it, number of elements in C equals 33. What does that 33 represent? Don't tell me number of elements in C now. What does the 33 represent? What is it describing? When you say number of elements in C, what other way could you say it? Apart from number of elements in C. You need to add an adjective to that.
You could say that there are 33 things in C.
23 what?
Things.
Good. 33 things in C. Good. So, give me a word, Julian, that we could use to describe, that we could say the number 33 is describing. Give me a word we could use.
The word we use so what?
Alright. We are saying that the number of elements in C is 33. What could you say, conclude about that?
I know.
Alright. Let's make it much more simpler. How do they arrive at the number of elements in the set? Anybody?
Yes.
How do they arrive at 33? Anybody?
So they add it.
They add it, okay. Or they counted it, right?
Yes.
So if them added or counted, what would they come up with? What word do they use to describe what they come up with?
Union.
No, sir. When you add something, what you get?
Oh shit.
If you want to know the number of shoes you have in your closet, what would you do?
Oh, no.
Count them. When you arrive at when you finish counting, that number would represent what?
Total.
That's the word I'm looking for. Total. So therefore, that 33 there represents the total number of elements in the set C. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And then now, the 41 would represent the total number of elements in set what?
D.
D. So here's the question now. If the entire circle here represents the total number of elements in C, and so question, would the area shaded in yellow a part of that total?
Yes, sir. It would be. It would
And
be a part of the 33.
Would be a part of the 33.
Yeah.
And the area shaded in red is also a part of the 33. I agree?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if I'm given a number for the area shaded in yellow, what would I do with that number to find the number shaded with red?
You minus the number in yellow from the number in red.
From the number in red or from the total number?
From the 33. Sorry.
Good. All right. You understand now, Chevel? From the last time, look at it. Chevel, you understand that now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. All right. So you have to break this thing down properly, you know. Break it down properly. Now, they said to us that even though they give a letter X, always remember that the letter they given or the symbol given represents a number. Now the problem is that we do not know what that number represents yet. Also pay attention to when they say write down, they did not say calculate. They say what? Write down. When they say in terms of X, it means that whatever you had written down must include X. That's what it means. So the value of the number of elements in P must include the letter what? X. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. So then, N and how that right now, Julian, what would be the answer yes or no? You just tell me a while ago. What would be the answer?
Number of elements in P equal 33.
33 what? You don't finish it because 33 what?
Minus X.
Good. Always remember that. Number of elements in Q. What is that?
So 41 minus X.
How much?
41 minus X.
41 minus X. All right. Good. So that was the answer for that, right? Now, Julian, because I think Chevel got the other part correct. Julian,
Yes, sir.
read part 2 of the question, please.
If number of elements in C union D equal 51, calculate the value of X.
All right. Let's break it down. When we say union of two sets, what do we mean?
Combine.
Combine. What are we combining?
33 and 41.
Okay. But what do we know when we write in the union of both sets? So we're combining elements of both sets. What is it that we must make sure that we don't do?
You don't put one number more than one.
Good. You don't repeat the number then what? The numbers. Now, for us not to repeat the numbers, what should we do? What operation would you carry? What mathematical operation would you carry out?
We're gonna add them.
Well on. Quick, this is the question. If we're not going to repeat the elements that are in both sets, what operation would we carry out? Tell me now.
No.
Alright, Sheva, help her out, please. Come again? Minus. Alright, so subtract. Good. Now, please pay attention. Julian. So you say combine, so that add 33 and 41. And that would equal to how much?
74.
How much?
74.
How much 4 is that?
74.
74. Okay. Now, so but the statement says that the union of both is 51. So therefore that means then what? If we get 74 when we add those two, what that mean? Jordan?
Sure.
What does it mean? If we add 33 plus 41 and get 74, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah. Alright, let me tell you what it means. I'm just going to help you just for now. It simply means that if 51 is the actual total, and when we add these two number of elements in each set individually, and we get 74, it simply means a certain number of elements was counted twice. Is that clear?
Okay.
So what you're looking for then is to find out how many elements were counted twice. And to do that, you subtract the total number of elements from that amount, which is equal to how much? 51 from 74 is how much?
23.
23. 23, the value of x is what? 23. The 23 elements were in fact counted twice. Make sense?
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Let's move on from here. Hope you made the corrections. Alright. Alright, now as you know that whenever the clock is counting down, when you don't hear my voice, then it means I have to re-log in, alright? Alright, Chevelle, can I read this question please?
Given that, so what you call it E again?
Universal set.
Universal set equals A, B, C, D, E, F, G. is L equals A, B, C, D, E, M equals A, C, E, G, N equals B, E, F, and G.
All right, stop there. Now, please note that when you are reading, as again, when you get information, you carefully analyze it. Now, please note that this time you're doing with a diagram where you get information otherwise. Now, if you compare all sets, you're going to recognize that set L, M, and N are what of the universal set. Anybody? Set L, M, and N are what of the universal set? What's the relationship?
They're a subset of the universal set.
All right, subset of the universal set. That's what we're looking for. Julian. All right. Remember, you can always rely on the notes. All the time you don't use the notes when you're doing the test, all right? Well, you won't be able to because it's actually timed. All right. Now, if you look into set L and M, what do you observe about set L and M? Julian, look at L and M. Look at set M, look at set L and M. What do you observe about the both sets?
Sir, they share things in common.
They share things in common.
Set L and set M?
Yeah. Give that more flesh, man.
Set L and set M. They
Yeah, correct. They share.
intersect, sir. They intersect.
Yeah, they do intersect. They share things in common, but what? Just they share things in common? Put some flesh to that. Try. Keep that to yourself, say no what to say. Try. All right.
I know what is happening in this set, but I don't want to explain it anymore.
All right. To explain it, we're going to start simple, right? One. You said they share things in the set. They share things in the set. But I don't want it like that. You can add some adjective to this thing. Good? Let me give Cheryl an opportunity to see how she would word it. Cheryl, how would you word it?
L and M intersect each other.
L and M what?
Intersect.
Yeah, the intersect, which is the same. Yesterday they share things in the set. Or they share things in common. Any other way? No other way? All right, I'll give you one more chance. One more chance. They share things in common. All right, if you go to somebody else they share things in common, the information will lack something.
Sir, they share some of the same elements.
They share some of the same elements. All right, they share some of the same elements. That's another way. What else? Come on, man. Be more specific than that. That's general. That's a general statement. Be more specific than that. Come, think about it. Use your eyes. And come on, be more specific. Be more bit descriptive. What if you tell them they share some of this, they share some of the same things in common. Okay. Okay. There's a question that I would ask. What question would I ask? They share some of the same elements. Okay, that's true, but lacking a particular information. Come on, think, ladies, think. Mm-hmm. 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 While you're thinking, give me a second, please. You guys still hearing me? Julian?
Sir? So the number of elements in L intersect M equals 3.
Exactly. So never work so hard to pull it out of you. So they share 3 elements. That's it. They share 3 elements. Right? So have to be more descriptive. Even in mathematics, you still have to be descriptive. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I must see the number of elements. So when you tell me that they share, I don't even know how much elements they share. When they share things in common, I don't even know what they share. So you must be specific in your description. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we notice then that they share 3 elements. And I could say, Chevy, you want to list those 3 elements that they share?
L intersect M equals A, C, and E.
Very good. So L, let's put it this way. L, and what do you use? This N to represent that. Intersect M is equal to the sets or the elements rather A, she says C and E. Very good. So remember in the first lesson, we can list the elements or we can describe it in words. In this case, you can list it. And you recognize something? Before we even touch the question, we're actually getting some answers here that is required. You see? So far. Now, when you look